Hello everybody, this is Stewart Jean coming back at you for Drum Magazine here in Hollywood, California at Musicians Institute. We are taking a look at grooves that are a little outside the box, that don't have a backbeat on 2 and 4, but rather, backbeat on 1 or something like that. Classic rock, Derek and the Dominoes. Super group with Eric Clapton and Bobby Whitlock and Duane Allman and legendary drummer Jim Gordon. The song is Bell Bottom Blues. And wow, what an interesting groove this one has. I feel it in cut time. I feel it in 2. And the notation will be in 2. So he's basically playing a snare drum hit on every downbeat of 1. Not heavy, but it's basically this. So we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. If I take that snare drum off of beat 1, let me move to the hi-hat. If I just played like, it kind of has a little bit of a reggae feel, reggae rock type of thing. But it really is different when we have that backbeat on 1. And that nice little drag into the bass drum there. It's very gentle, and it does create sort of a half-timey feel. It's totally unique. Never heard anything like it. For the verses, he plays it like that. When I first heard it, I figured maybe he didn't realize like he was hearing it differently than the rest of the band. But his fills are clearly on, coming out onto beat 1, and he's going right back to that groove. And then he definitely knows what he's doing. One, he's an amazing session drummer. That was the heir to the throne to Hal Blaine and the Wrecking Crew. He then switches the groove to where the backbeat is on beat 2, where you think it should be, and he's during the guitar solo. So it's 3, 4. And you go, oh, that's what we kind of want to hear, and then he goes back to the 2, 1, 2 when it goes back to the vocal, to the verse. I have noticed that modern versions of that song, Steve Gadd playing with Eric Clapton, they don't do it. They just play it like, standard, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So maybe Clapton wasn't cool with it, or I have no idea. I really can't find the story on that groove out there. If any of you out there know more, please, in the comments, please let us know. But it's a cool groove. And again, bouncing off what we talk about sometimes in these videos is if someone calls a tune and it has something unique like that, you really can't BS your way through it. You have to prove that you really know, like, oh yeah, Bell Bottom Blues, 3, 4. Someone in the audience that's watching you might go, dude, he's playing it backwards, but that person doesn't know the song, so. And, ultimately, if the artist that you're working with says, let's just do it standard, let's not do that, fine, okay. But you want to at least know, like, this is the part, so totally unique, nothing like it, really amazing. So I just have a little loop here that I'm going to play to that has a little turnaround, and I'll just fool around with it so you can hear it in context. But definitely check that tune out if you're not familiar with it, and check the whole album out because it's a groundbreaking classic rock record. So enjoy, everybody. Thank you.